PM, would you like to share about US and China next, keeping in mind that the Taiwan Straits crisis has been a long-standing point of contention as well?
US-China relations started off positive, and there were issues, but basically cooperative, but have now become very contentious. I remember one meeting quite early in my term where the Chinese premier was there, and the discussion was on the US trade deficit with China. And the American official was complaining that how is it there's an imbalance and it is not fair. And the Chinese premier's response was, yes, we would like to buy more from America. Please let me buy more high-tech products from you. Supercomputers, I don't know, maybe high-tech electronic machines, whatever. And of course, it was not so easy for Americans to do that. But it was that sort of a discussion. There are issues, but we are not hostile to each other. But today, there are issues, and they are trying very hard not to be hostile to each other, but it is a very tense relationship. Better now, because after Biden met President Xi Jinping in San Francisco last year, things have stabilized, and both sides are trying not to take provocative moves. But the underlying tensions, the underlying contradiction between their national positions, national interests, I think is very deep and will be there for a long time. More than 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe more. Fortunately for us, we have good relations with both. We've had good relations with China for quite a long time now, despite periodic kerfuffles. We have the Suzhou project. It's celebrating the 30th anniversary. We have the Tianjin project that celebrated its 10th anniversary. And in the last 20 years, when I was PM, we launched on a third G2G project, which is in Chongqing on connectivity. And that is doing promisingly. We have an FTA with China. We've upgraded the FTA with China. We've participated in cooperative projects which China has championed. Belt and Road, we join in the Asia Industrial and Infrastructure Bank, AIIB. So I think overall our relationships with them are very warm, and I think they know that we would like to do more with them and we're not against them. At the same time, they know, I think, that although we are ethnic Chinese mostly, we are different from them. And that's very important. So we can maintain the proper relationship, and the relationship is based on national interests, and it can't really be based on ethnic identity or, how shall we put it, inherited. You can't say we are the common ancestors, therefore we must have the same history. With the US, we also have good relations. We do a lot with them. They invest here huge amounts, important projects. Their banks are all here. With the government, we do a lot. We cooperate on defense and security. In fact, we have a lot of troops which are training in the US, flying F-15s, flying F-16s, flying Chinook helicopters. We do combined arms exercises in Fort Sill in Oklahoma. At any time, there are 1,000 plus Singaporean SAF personnel in the US. We are, I think, the biggest, but certainly one of the biggest foreign contingents of military people in the US. So it's a very close relationship that direction. They come here, we host them, we welcome them, their ships visit, Navy ships visit, their aircraft visit. Both ways, it's a very rich relationship. And we would like it so because fundamentally we believe that America has an important constructive role to play in the region, because the region needs to be an open one. We are friends with multiple major powers, and we would like them to be here constructively, helping with the security and the prosperity of the region. And the Americans are doing that. And therefore, because we are their friend, when they need a favor and ask us, sometimes we are able to do that. For example, one day we received a call to say, well, President Trump wants to meet President Kim, and do you think he can do that in Singapore? And we said, when? And they said, next month. So we scrambled and we hosted it. And we are just pouring tea for the occasion. But Nevertheless, it shows that both sides found us acceptable, that we are not hostile to them, and they trusted us not just on our policies, but trusted us to be able to put the thing together and to host it and make it all go off without a hitch.